Man, I fucking love Bubsy 4D. I remember when the game was first announced last year. I find it very funny because you could tell nobody asked for this. And even on the trailer, they first make a joke about it, only for Bubsy to change his clothes and for us to see the new gameplay. And I don't know about you guys, but I loved it from the very beginning. The OST for the trailer, aka the main theme song, is fire. Actually, the entire OST is hit. You might be wondering why I'm making this video. I was having fun playing the game, but then out of nowhere, one of the last levels, something changed. It must have been the combination of the OST, the world, the way Bubsy feels, but I couldn't avoid feeling melancholic, as in I knew the game was almost over and I didn't want that to happen. This game reminds me a lot of Super Mario 64. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but the way the movement is so smooth and how the worlds are so cartoonish and impossible make a great combination for entertainment. I love how straight to the point the game is. There are bad guys doing bad things and you have to stop them. That's it. It's all just an excuse so you can play as Bubsy and you can explore these zany worlds and collect as many items as you can. Usually I'm not a fan of collectathons. I don't hate them, I just don't like always being aware of a counter and such. An example of this would be Donkey Kong Bonanza. I love that game too, and it has great movement. In that one you beat challenges and you get bananas that you can then use to power up Donkey Kong. However, you reach a point where the upgrades are just not needed. At least that's what happened in my case. But with Bubsy, in order to collect the items you usually have to beat some kind of platformer challenge. And yes, you can also use those items to power up or get some skins, but that's not why I will play. In this case the reward was pulling off those crazy stunts thanks to Bubsy's moveset. Playing, by default, is rewarding. That's how I will describe Bubsy 4D. The only complaint that I have is that I want more, and I for one can't wait to see what the developers cook for the sequel that I'm sure such a great game will have. That was all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Any kind of like, comment and subscribe that you can give me helps me like you guys have no idea. Please have yourselves a good one.